Hello, beautiful, beautiful muses. Welcome back to Cosmo Muse Tarot, another 5-minute Friday, which is just shorthand of saying it's a quick reading. It's usually a little more than 5 minutes. Sometimes it's even 10, but you know, it's a catchy name. That being said, these are different piles with stones to help you tune into the pile. For you to place your yes, no questions that sometimes are also a maybe. So we've got a blue Orca stone for pile 1. Kind of a peachy pink Lemurian quartz for pile 2. We've got flower Jasper for pile 3. And, oh, sorry, this is Dalmation Jasper. I'm sorry about that. Dalmation Jasper for pile 3 and flower Agate for pile 4. I feel like I said flower Jasper instead of Dalmatian Jasper, but now I'm like, did I say that? Anyway, whatever I said, Dalmatian Jasper and flower Agate. Okay, so this is your time to tune in to which stone or pile is drawing you in for your question. And for those of you that like the breath work, I will lead you through that now. So place your feet on the ground, feel that support underneath you, ground into that place where your intuition really speaks to you from. And then take in a deep breath and suck that air all the way up, up, up to the space between your brow. Hold it, suck in a little bit more air, and then exhale loudly, which opens, the crown chakra, as well as that pressure at the third eye kind of activates your higher intuition or higher knowing. And the grounding really helps you to hear that. So if you need more time with doing more breaths or your own process or just some time to tune into which one is calling to you, you can pause here and then I will see you in your readings. Timestamps are in the descriptions. All right. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. This is the blue Orca pile, and just a quick intuitive hit I got from this stone that will either add some context to the reading or help you to know if you're in the right reading for you, is the energy around this question felt like there was something around the throat chakra that was feeling very clear. And definitely I'm doing this reading at Aquarius season, so whenever you come to it, it doesn't matter, but at the moment, it felt like the energy of the season is very much present here, like there's something original going on, unique, out of the box, kind of breaking out of something maybe. Okay, so we are going to use the tarot cards that we have drawn to tease out the actual yes or no part. So let's see what we've got. We've got Knight of Cups. Beautiful. Ace of Cups and Knight of Wands. So definitely a yes. Anytime there's an ace, to me, is a definite yes. And then you have 2 knights. So not only is there something where it's sort of like your cup feels overflowing, or there's the potential for that, or just like a really deep resonance with your soul with something. Feeling very aligned and connected on that soul level. Not only is that there, but you have 2 knights, which means that there's a lot of forward movement potential at the moment around what your question is. And yeah, just like a lot of ability to put energy, to put passion and drive, and especially when it comes to, creativity is coming through here deeply to me. Creation, energy, creativity, emotional fulfillment. Yeah, really positive stuff going on here. So this feels like we might actually even hit the 5-minute mark on this reading. It's going very smooth and clear and fast. So first house, just taking a look at the astrology to get more context. Saturn, first house, and Pisces, which you could almost look at this because there's 3 different categories here of a house, a planet, and a sign. You could almost say this is Saturn in Pisces in the first house, or we can pick them apart individually. But the sense that I'm getting here is, yeah, I mean, picking up on the Ace of Cups, it's like a new start, a new phase, a new chapter of something. That could lead you to mastering, finding mastery, finding authority around Piscean things, which could tie into that, you know, Knight of Cups is very much a Pisces card in my way of categorizing the tarot and astrology. Yeah, like there's something compassionate, spiritual, artistic, or that requires an ability to sort of compose or really see the whole deeper meaning and understanding of complex things, and really being able to orchestrate with mastery and having a lot of new drive, like a new chapter. So you may be in a new phase of this, but what it's, you know, at present leading toward is this path of mastering something really, really beautiful, artistic, compassionate, spiritual, along those lines. Okay, let's see some oracle cards for this. And you've got Karma, which is very much so a Saturn card, or connections. So there could whatever's going on here, it feels like positive karma. Karma can be negative or positive or neutral. But to me, it feels like positive karma is opening up doors for you here. Like you're kind of meant to go down whatever path it is you're inquiring about, or have involvement with whatever you're inquiring about. There's something karmic to work through here, but it feels positive to me, like things you've done in the past have paved the way for you to be able to do whatever, connect with, be whatever, you know, makes sense to you, have connection to whatever your question is about. Okay, and then 2 tea leaves just to get some little extra. Goal-oriented person for target, and lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. The goal-oriented is definitely like this Saturn energy, and the lightning is definitely this first house energy. Yeah, so there's a focus, something about this you need to really limit what you're looking at so you can stay on kind of a straight and narrow path, a very focused path. So any limitations are good right now to help you kind of keep your eye on the prize. And the lightning to me, because we have first house out here, is to me a little bit more about an impatience, an impetuousness, which the knights have too, and just reeling in, using a little bit more restraint and foresight and planning, and cultivating a little bit of patience with this, because Saturn really likes patience in the long game, and the first house energy is a little bit more impulsive and like tends to have a lot of false starts. So I think that the combination here is just saying, you know, there is eagerness here, there is passion and drive, and that's great, and you should act on that and channel it. But just use a little bit of restraint, a little foresight, a little planning as well. Try to cultivate a little bit of patience, to kind of temper what's happening here. Beautiful, gorgeous reading, you guys. So definite yes, and really, really beautiful things coming through about that yes. And so this is where I'm going to leave you. If this resonated, I always appreciate a thumbs up. It's a really simple way to support me. I always love reading little comments as well, and definitely subscribe if you are not yet. All right, see you guys. Hello, pile 2. If this is you guys, you picked the Lemurian Quartz. And just a quick intuitive hit I got from your stone as I was picking your cards was just like something very clear coming through here, crisp, clear, almost future oriented. And I'm even loving the way the light from the window is kind of catching this. Yeah, just something, I don't know. It felt, I mean, I'm doing this reading, doesn't matter when you come to it, but I'm personally in the energy of Aquarius season, and I'm feeling that, like I felt it all over the first pile, and I'm feeling it again in your pile, but in the way it's coming out for this pile is like something very like envisioning, future oriented, clear, like sharp, I don't know, sci-fi keeps coming to my mind. Anyway, so that doesn't have to do with the yes or no. It's just a little bit of context, as well as may help you to determine if this is your right pile. So we're going to use the tarot to actually tease out that yes or no aspect. So we've got 7 of Swords, which is an Aquarian card. 8 of Cups. And Mercury. This is very interesting. Definitely getting sort of this like, like being at a masquerade or I'm trying to remember, there's a movie where someone's pulling off a heist, and part of it is they put like 100 different people in the same outfit to walk around this museum, to really be able to help them disguise themselves easily and get away with whatever they were heisting. And I'm getting that sense, not that there's a heist here, but that there's like something either around you or that you're trying to figure out that's like quite a puzzle. And so to me, this feels like a maybe. On the surface of things, these cards, I would typically say no, but there's just like a different intuition inside of me that's saying that it's maybe, because it's just like to get to the truth of something will require really doing your detective work, really getting curious, really doing your detective work. And for whatever reason, like my instinct right now is to completely not look at the titles of the cards. I'm just looking at the images for whatever reason here. It's like you have the intelligence you need to get to the root of what you need to know about this question. But there isn't a yes, no for you. It's a maybe, and it's all about the amount of detective work, intellect, curiosity you're able to use to get to the bottom of something. And so it's sort of up to you is what I'm getting here. Up to your own effort, up to your own capacity to use your mind here. So I don't know. That's what's come. I hope that makes sense to you guys. But there is something that's like cloaked that, you have the capacity to figure out, to unmask, to uncloak. But it's up to you how badly you want to do that, and how much effort you're willing to put in, and how much of a detective instinct you know how to trust and use. Okay, let's look at some astrology to see if we get any more context here. Trine and sextile with symbiosis. Capricorn with achieve. And Libra with balance. I'm getting more, this might have more to do, these cards might have more to do with the subject matter of your question, sort of. This could be about relational things, it could be about position in the world, something you're trying to achieve. But this trine and sextile card is showing that there is support around you to help with this. Like, you know, Sherlock Holmes has his, whatever, his sidekick, why can't I think of his name? Or Inspector Clouseau has Cato. You know, the sidekick, like there's sidekick energy here, but multiples of it. And maybe that's what I'm seeing. Maybe there's a Capricorn and a Libra in your life that have information for you, or that can be supports, or that can be assist you in some way here, in really positive ways, and really help to speed up some process here. Yeah, that's sort of what I'm feeling, is more about like a sidekick energy with, yeah, someone who, they don't have to be Capricorn and Libra, but like these archetypes, someone who's very professional and thorough and has, you know, lots of inroads to certain things, has access to certain information that not everyone has. And then Libra is like someone who's the archetype of someone who knows how to be relational. They might know people more on like that personal level and be able to get people just talking. Yeah, bring out conversation in people, even random people. So there's, yeah, some assistance here with that. Okay, let's look at the Oracle cards. We've got Void, which makes sense, especially right under 8 of Cups. Like something is totally eluding you right now. It is just like walking into a masquerade, but a masquerade where every single person's in the same costume and mask, and it's just like, what? Like, this is just a void of like nebulous nothing, because how am I supposed to figure out what I need to know here? But you can, and you need to look for these supports. So it's just, to me, this could be just like going down the rabbit hole, or going down a black hole that leads nowhere. But it's saying, even though it feels like this, if you really put the effort in, you can figure this out. If you're only half-hearted, it's just going to be, you know, throwing time and energy away. Okay, let's see what the tea leaves have to say. 4-leaf clover, great, good fortune. And I feel like that's the support you don't maybe realize at this moment that you can find and can have to aid in whatever your question has to do with. And then crown, honor and respect will come your way. So that to me is indicating that it is worth the effort and time to make this a priority, to detangle and figure out whatever it is you're, you know, needing to figure out here. There's luck on your side, I think, in many ways, but definitely in certain supports you can get. And by putting in effort here and making it a priority, you will gain some sort of honor or respect. Okay, this is where I'm going to leave you guys. If this resonated, I always appreciate a thumbs up. It's a super easy way to support my channel, and I definitely enjoy reading little comments. And for sure, subscribe if you are not yet. All right, I'll see you guys. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your yes/no reading. also maybe. Just a quick intuitive hit I got from your stone. I sort of like went on a journey with it as I was choosing your cards or shuffling your cards. It was like initially just like all that came was just like a word, and it was despair. And I was like, oh no. But then it was like my mind wanted to play with that word, and all of a sudden it went to deep and then dare. And it was almost like a story, and then suddenly it felt more like things felt more positive around, like the stone had a more positive charge as I played with that word. So my sense is like maybe something around this question, like there's a sense of despair here, but there's some guidance and encouragement saying like, be daring, go deep kind of thing. But we'll see if anything else comes out about that. But just a little bit of context. It doesn't have to do with the yes or no. Okay, we are going to use our tarot cards to get to the actual yes or no of this. Okay, so we've got Four of Swords. Yeah, that makes sense. That Four of Swords is a very meditative place, but one where it's like you're really deliberating about something. Yeah, Devil, kind of some attachment and potential oppression. And Knight of Pentacles, which is a beautiful card. Yeah, that's what I want to say is like there's something you're really considering right now. It's almost like fence sitting or at a crossroads, or just that sense of, you know, I'm even looking at this woman on the card, and it is sort of like she has like her face in her hands, and it is that sense of despair about something, really hung up on something, feeling trapped by something with the Devil. But what I want to say is it's like, you know, but then the Knight of Pentacles comes out. And so this is a maybe. This depends on if you can pull yourself up and out. If you can, the words I got from the stone, go deep and dare. Channel this Knight. Channel your courage. Especially around embodiment and having more personal control over your body, what gives you pleasure, what you want for you outside of external expectations or comparisons or whatever it is. Like really dare to get in touch with what actually makes you feel embodied and makes you feel positive in your embodiment. And that, like, dare to explore that. And there's something about then a daring will come out of you by doing that, a courage to kind of move towards, I just think, something different. And so this is a maybe. I think this is just like up to how you handle this. Let's look at the astrology cards to see if we can get more context. Yeah, Ceres, nurture. You really need to go into your own rhythms, your own sense of creating day-to-day rhythms and rituals and practices that makes your day feel sacred and good to you. And that's something that will really nourish and nurture you and give you a greater ability to find your own sovereignty in some sort of situation. Neptune with vision. Let's see what the other one is. Juno with partnership. Yeah, there could be some weird relationship thing going on here, whether it's a literal relationship or if you're not in one, like weird expectations and overblown expectations, delusional expectations. And yeah, I mean, what the sense I'm getting so deeply is like you need to get back into what feels good to you and let go of control and expectation on you, which will help you to let go of a certain sense of wanting to control or holding deep expectations for others in relationships, or being more vulnerable to people having those types of abilities to control you with expectations and stuff. Yeah, just like really get back into a daily rhythm that makes you feel embodied and makes you feel good in that embodiment, and like it'll all go much more positively and forward. You'll know how to get off the fence out of despair. Okay, dormant. Yeah, and I do think this is a process. This isn't going to happen overnight, and definitely making, cultivating day-to-day rhythms is a process. It takes time. And this dormant card is making me feel like you do need to spend a little bit of time in this contemplation. There's something in the gap of dormancy, of things being kind of still and silent and paused, where you can like shift a frequency and all of a sudden connect to what it is about daily rhythms and embodiment that will shift something for you. But it's like you need to be in that dormancy in order to jump frequencies. I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's see what the tea leaf oracles have for you. Well, family wishes come true, and box, you will receive a gift. So, I mean, those are very positive. Maybe there are family supports that can come in for you right now, or things you've inherited, whether materially or genetically, traits from family, from your DNA, from ancestry that can help you go deep. Oh, and look, the well is that going deep. You need to go deep. There's something just, inherent in your DNA, and there might be down in that depths more connection with family that's available to you, or just something that you positively received from your family or upbringing or DNA that can help you shift frequency and help you to see the beauty of embodiment and natural, organic, well daily rhythms. And then you will receive a gift. That's just like a nice side thing to look for. Be open to receiving right now. I think that's what that is about. Receive. Be open to receiving, like really receiving right now. That will help you shift frequency as well. All right. I hope this resonated for you guys. If it did, I always appreciate a thumbs up. It's a really easy way to support the channel. And definitely it's fun to check out little comments if you have them, and subscribe if you are not yet and want more readings like this. And I will see you guys in future readings. All right. Hello, Pile 4. Welcome to your yes, no, and maybe question. Just a quick note about your stone, this flower agate, and an intuitive hit I got while shuffling for your cards was initially I just got a word that popped into my head of angel, and then all of a sudden I got a sensation that was I don't know why the sensation came out this way, but it was peachy. I don't know if peachy is a sensation, but that's what I got. And so thinking about that, I was just like, yeah, something juicy, something like abundant and creative or something. So just it felt nice. It felt like nice energy here. So it doesn't really have to do with the yes, no, just a little bit of context for the reading, and possibly for helping you to know if you're at the right reading for you. Okay, so we are going to do our tarot cards now to see if these can help us tease out a yes or no for this. So we've got Hanged Being, Six of Wands, Two of Cups. Yeah, this is beautiful. I think that you are very much so connected right now to the angelic realm, whether you're conscious of that or not. There's a lot of support coming in, and especially around something that you're feeling very courageous about, that your heart is really in, and that your soul is also really in. You just like, there's a lot of strength around you, around something, and also around this, like this etheric quality, this deep openness, this ability to hold very open, big, porous, complex boundaries that invite in all sorts of different perspectives, different ways of seeing things, different ways of transcending things. And it's really giving you like a winning hand right now, and a real deep oneness within your sense of soul and depth, and bringing positive relationships too. Yeah, so maybe that juicy sensation could be that for some of you. Okay, let's look at the astrology cards to get a little bit more here. Solar calm, clarifying. Yeah, I think that there's some deep, like some downloads coming that are just making you feel, yeah, it's sort of like this winning hand. It's not like this arrogant, boastful show-offiness. It's like this, it's just like this inner knowing, inner strength, inner just alignment that is just showing up in the outer world in a way that is a winning hand for you. It is getting you favor, it is getting you literal wins, but not because you've been forceful or competitive or arrogant. It's just like, you know, when things just feel right and then things just go right, that's how it feels. And, you know, so stay open to whatever openness you already have, because it's really providing these beautiful kind of calming, angelic downloads that are clarifying, energizing, and enlivening. So Aquarius, yeah. To me, Aquarius is a very enlivening time of year, and it's so interesting. I'm doing this reading during Aquarius season. It doesn't matter when you come here, but for me right now it is. And both pile 1 and 2 had Aquarius energy all over them, and now I'm seeing it for you guys as well. So yeah, enlivening is like something, it's like you're new things are newly coming alive for you, but like in a way where you're calm about it and confident about it and just aligned within. Second house, resources. So that might be kind of the winning coming in for you. It's like really drawing in understanding of your values, what you're worth, different ways of making income potentially, different understandings of resources you have access to. Just a deeper alignment with and downloads and guidance towards and winning energy within you, so without of you around what your values are, hence drawing in some value. Core, and that goes with that alignment. You're just like very aligned within yourself around this inquiry, whatever your question's about, where it's like you're just solid in your core right now. And yeah, so take advantage of it. Like things are going well around whatever. I mean, this is a definite yes if I haven't already said so. I think I did, but just to reiterate, a definite yes. So take this, whatever you're inquiring about, take it even further. Not to the point where you start shutting down this spiritual openness. Like you still need to stay, you know, aligned with your soul and a calm, but just like take advantage of the good things coming in. Grapes, time to go out and have fun. That's so beautiful. And coins, money will be coming to you. Yeah. Resources coming in because you know what you're worth. So get clear about that and let that be reflected to you. All right, gorgeous reading, you guys. And this is where I'm going to leave you. If it resonated, I always appreciate thumbs up. It's a very simple way to support my channel. And then it's always fun to read comments too if you guys have them. And definitely subscribe if you're not yet. All right, I'll see you guys later.